Last night's fight wasn't what you thought it was. The argument felt big, but the real disconnect happened well before the actual yelling and the disagreement occurred. If you're still circling the drain with that argument replaying over and over in your head, I need you to pause. It's not going to serve you. So walk with me through this video. We have some explaining to do, and I think at the end of this video, you'll find yourself in a better place. My wife and I have been married for 4 years. In the beginning, it was fighting every couple of days, if not every week. It was bad. However, using this framework over the years, we've gotten better and better and better to stop the fights, stop the arguments before they occur, to recognizing some of the signs and symptoms that an argument, that pending pressure is starting to build up. I can help you cut back your fights as well. Let's unpack the following 3 concepts. First, the elementary understanding of the fabric between 2 people in a relationship. Secondly, how the argument actually happens, how it builds up. I call them micro tears in the fabric. And last but not least, a 3-step process for you how to stop the fight, how do you recover, how do you heal and mend the fabric that was ripped. Let's talk about the connective tissue of relationships. I liken this to muscle fascia. Think of it like your relationship fascia. This connects 2 people in a common understanding of their day-to-day in of living, and it is made up of 3 elements. The first one being that of connection, which is how close are you emotionally to this other person? How drawn are you? Think of it like how cozy is your soul next to your partner. Second criteria is that of clarity. Are you both on the same page as far as your day-to-day, as far as your moment-to-moment living life together? And last but not least is communication. Are you guys on the same page when talking? When you are saying, hey, I have a problem with A, B, and C, or how are you doing today? She's receiving exactly and understanding exactly what you're saying. So when you say, hey, I have a problem with A, B, and C, she's like, oh, he has a problem with X, Y, and Z instead. And is going to respond to you as if you said you had a problem with X, Y, and Z. So this is the communication. Are you in sync? Are you harmonizing on your communication? Now, what happens within these 3 elements is micro tears. Something can get a little out of sync, a little out of step. Okay, so you have a miscommunication between each other. You said something, she understood it something differently. Well, now you were here and now you're not. You're a little out of sync, but then something else happens. And then a little bit and more. And then all these sort of micro disconnections or micro tears in your relationship fabric will build up eventually. It will rip. And now you have a argument and a fight and a blow up. Cue the yelling, cue the cold shoulder for a couple of days. Now that you understand the fabric of your relationship and also understand how these little micro tears can lead to a blow up between you and your partner, let's talk about how to actually stop the fight from when it's happening. How do you recover and how do you mend that broken fabric? So the first step, gotta walk away. That's my recommendation. Think of fighting like a storm or a tornado. And if you deprive the fight of energy, your partner will have nothing to react against. So if you stop feeding into the fighting, your partner doesn't have any reason or any compulsion to push back and to escalate the fight any further. You have to be the bigger person in that moment, and that's the hard one. Trust me, I've been there for many years. You have to be the bigger person and just shut up and walk away. Deprive the fighting of the energy. Second step, you need to create understanding within yourself about what the fuck just happened. You can't step away and then come back moments later thinking it's all better, that it's all calm, and that you're going to approach this with a level head. Stop trying to hammer at the nail. You attack the problem differently, from a different angle. And the way you do this is you undermine the fighting inside of you first before you go back to your significant other. And here's how you do it. Sit down with a piece of paper and pen. You've walked away from the fight. Now it's time to collect your thoughts. All you simply do from start to finish, write out what happened in your argument. Write out who said what, when they said it, what they said, bringing all the details of your environment in. It was a sunny day. We were out walking in the park and we started yelling about the dog. She said, "You're stupid." I said, "You're dumb." And she said, "I hate you." And I said, "I'm done with you." So there you go. But fill in as much detail as possible in this timeline of your argument. I want you to observe as you're writing this, your emotions as you are reliving the argument in your head. Here's the key. Write it out again. Doing the same thing, trying to add in more detail, feeling your emotions. You should notice that your emotions decrease. Continue doing this until you don't feel that emotional reaction towards the event. We are allowing the emotions to peter out, to expend its energy in a safe environment, which is within your book, within your journal, and not at your partner. Okay? Last but not least, now that you've recorded this fight several times perhaps at this time, and your emotional reaction has decreased, I want you to observe where you can take further responsibility. What led to you reacting the way you did? Were you tired this morning because you stayed up video gaming last night? Did you get drunk and you're a little compromised this morning as a result? Was there another minor annoyance from the day before? And you can track this back with this clarity now that you've gained. You can track it back, the actual cause. The last step in all of this is to mend the relationship fabric between you two. Go to your partner, apologize. And if you have any newfound insights as takeaways from your journaling, all you have to do is say, "Hey, look, I was compromised this morning. I was a little tired this morning, and I was reacting from a compromised position. I apologize for that." So to recap, fights happen between two people. These little disconnects can occur between two people throughout the day, throughout a period of time, and eventually lead up to a blow up. And you can repair this and recover from that fight by simply stepping away from it, depriving the storm from this energy, creating some understanding within yourself about what actually happened and how you can take responsibility for your portion of that argument. And last but not least, rebuild and remend that fabric between you and your partner by getting in close physical proximity, communicating, apologizing, and then communicating a little deeper understanding about where you can take responsibility. Every fight is a cry for help. So men, here's my homework. This is your time for growth. This is your call to action for growth in this area. All I want you to do, if you've had a recent argument or fight with your wife, find some time for yourself. Open up that journal, and I want you to write out your most recent fight and do the steps I've recommended here to review your fight. Go through that timeline, write out the fight, and find the areas in which you can take more responsibility. And write that down. Write down, like on the same piece of paper, I can take more responsibility here and here and here. And then before you sign off from writing that, I want you to just end your writing session with a couple of things that you're grateful for about the other person that you're in relationship with. I want you to end up on a high note, because you started off recalling all the fighting that's happened, but we're going to end up on the high note that, hey, these are things I appreciate and grateful for my wife, my significant other, my spouse. Now, if you're interested in further videos like this, I want you to subscribe, hit the notification bell icon for you are up to date on any new videos that I post. Throughout the week, I post daily videos about my thoughts that morning coming out of journaling and meditation. Maybe they're applicable to you. Also, do follow me on X, where I do post weekly threads, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where my Friday one is really just a precursor to this video. But interact with me there if you have any questions. I wish you all the best. Blessings to you and yours. Take care.